Hey guys, this video comes from East Brunswick, New Jersey. The content creator channel name is In This Day and Age, Photography is Not a Crime. The link is in the description. Please go over to the channel and subscribe. And don't forget to tell him News Now California sent you. This photographer gets illegally detained and illegally searched. Then when the postal inspector shows up, he's got an attitude, but in the end, he admits that what the photographer was doing is okay and he can carry on. Then, after this is stated, notice how Officer Sisolak tries to take a less demanding demeanor because he knows he screwed up.
We don't have an altercation.
This gentleman here is recording. Tell us to that. We're waiting for the postal inspection. Yeah, so they're here.
The gentleman came in and he's now, of course, I can show you over here. But you don't just walk in without making permission.
Do you have ID on you?
No.
Sir, do you have ID on you?
Have I committed a crime?
You're walking up on me like you do. Take your hands out of your pockets.
You give me a legal pat down?
Yes, I am. I'm patting you down for my safety. Make sure you have your weapon with you.
You just broke my camera. I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
Is this a light? What is this? All right, put that down.
So you just legally
You put your arm
searched me.
down.
I'd like the supervisor now, please.
Okay. All right. Do you have ID on you, sir?
I'd like the supervisor.
Do you have ID on you? I need to know who I'm
Have I
talking
committed a crime?
to. You're requesting supervisor, sir.
Okay, I'd like
Okay,
the
and you
supervisor.
possibly have committed a crime because this gentleman's telling me that it's federal policy that you cannot record in this business.
I just showed him the policy, he just showed it to you.
Okay.
So you're wrong.
Okay, well,
He's showing it to
he's
you.
telling me he's the boss
Can I
here.
get my camera?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
And it clearly states here, if you read further, it says without permission from the postmaster or installation head in this paragraph. It says it right here. And he said, I don't have to ask you for shit. That's what he said to me. Okay. Customers was here, call the cops, call the cops. I have my employees at the window who's nervous about, they don't want to be recorded. And it ended up on Facebook or the news. But these are in-house cameras. These are in-house cameras. Your camera could be used in public.
If it's the policy of the federal government that you can't take in their business or in their... I'm not 100% sure.
I am.
Okay? All right, well, like I said, when the
I'd like the supervisor.
when the postmaster comes back to him, we'll let you know.
I'd like your name and your badge number.
Right there.
You can't say it for me?
Sisolak,
Okay.
195.
And your first name?
It's right here, sir. Jason Sisolak, 195.
Jason. Okay. And your last name?
Well, my name is Maurice. My first name is good enough. If you need my last name, you can contact. I'll leave
The
it.
information I'm asking you for yours.
And I'm not giving it.
Okay, well, you're here creating a problem with
I'm not
them.
doing anything.
They called me here.
Excuse
They called me here.
Let me speak now.
They called me here.
Please step
No,
back
you
a little
can't.
bit.
No, you can't. Okay, you're going to listen to me. Okay, they called me here. You're possibly creating an issue with them. Are you listening to me? Obviously, you're not. Okay. Okay. Chris, when you get a chance, can you talk to him?
Am I being detained?
Not him. The guy
Am I
who
being
works
detained?
here, and see what the deal is.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
So we're under investigation right now,
Am I being
You're
detained?
you're being investigated right
You
now.
just physically touched me.
I told you you can't leave.
So I'm
Okay?
being detained. What
You
crime have I
cannot leave.
committed?
You cannot leave
What
right
crime
now.
have I committed?
You're being investigated for a possible crime. You cannot leave.
That's not I want your lieutenant. And now I'm pleading the fifth and the sixth. What crime have I committed? Please articulate what crime I've committed. Please
I dealt with you
articulate
before, right?
what crime
I
have
dealt
I
with you
committed.
before. Over at the dog place.
What crime have I committed?
I remember you.
What crime have I committed?
I remember you, right?
What
You were
crime
over
have
at
I committed?
the dog place on 18,
What
right?
crime have I committed?
Was that you? No,
crime have I
it
committed?
wasn't. It was you, and your wife got locked up, right?
No.
I believe it was. Yeah, I believe it was.
What crime have I committed? Please call for your supervisor.
Okay.
All right, stand by for a lawsuit, dude. I enjoy suing you guys.
That's good.
So you're breaking the law right now by illegally detaining me. I'd like to file an IA complaint against you now.
Okay. You can go into my headquarters, and
And I
you
can
can.
do it with any officer. That's state law.
Right. You can come into my headquarters.
That's any state law.
You can come
Anybody
into my
can take
headquarters.
Anybody can take an IA complaint.
Right.
That's
You
the
can come
state
into
law.
my headquarters, and you can make an IA
And
complaint.
I can do it now.
right there.
I can do it now.
I don't
as
have
well.
the forms with me, sir.
I'm not doing it with you. I'm doing it against you. I'd
Right.
like to have.
And I cannot take that complaint.
I'd like-
You have to see my
get
supervisor
your
for that.
patroller. Then call him out here. You still haven't called him out here.
Okay.
And you physically touched me. That's illegal.
Okay.
You still can't articulate what crime I've committed. What crime have I committed?
Let you know in a minute.
No, that's not the way it works.
Okay.
Not a problem, man. It's all recorded.
Okay.
And you still haven't read poster 7, that's actually an old one.
That's an old one?
Yep.
Do you have a new one?
I don't work for the post office, but it's online.
Okay.
The last one was August 2017.
Okay. What does it state?
It states I'm allowed to record here. This is a public lobby.
Right.
Just like I can go record in your public building, I can record in here.
Right,
That's
but
the
like I
law.
said-
That's also case law.
Like I said.
So
like I said before.
stand by, dude.
When the
I'm doing
postmaster
an
gets
IA.
back to them.
I'm doing an IA.
Okay.
So have fun. And is this your jurisdiction?
They have their inspector on the way.
Okay.
Is this your jurisdiction? I'd like to file an IA against this guy. Please get the paperwork so I can fill it out.
He just left Oathbreaker doing the same thing.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'd like your name and badge number, please.
Yep, right there. And they
So
said,
that's what you say to the
they
judge?
said, okay, no problem. And Lift Oldbridge came here, was in there filming the counter and the customers at the counter. Then they talked to him, then he cursed him out.
I didn't curse him out.
So,
All right.
I didn't curse him out.
no, one of the customers called. They called their inspector, one of the customers called us.
Okay. Very good.
So the customer's gone, but
So am I being detained, Officer Studo?
You
their
are.
inspector's on their way. You are.
What crime have I committed?
You're talking to this officer here, okay?
What crime have I committed? Here. What crime have I committed?
I haven't spoken to you at all.
What crime have I committed? You're detaining me. I'd like a lieutenant out here. And everything's recorded, so I didn't curse anybody out.
You good for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back for a second.
So you still haven't called out your lieutenant, which I've asked you numerous times, and I'm being illegally detained. Because you still can't articulate what crime I've committed. Be up on YouTube later. Not a problem.
Will be the first time.
You guys have body cameras? Is that active? Is that on? Is that on? Alright, I'll just hope to request it. That's it. So, officer, what crime have I committed? How am I being illegally detained? You guys can't articulate what crime I've committed. I'm still asking for a supervisor, and you guys refuse to get one. Nice lawsuit. And have you guys read Postal 7 over there? Gotcha. So you're legally detaining me, and yet the Postal 7 specifically says what I could do is what I'm doing. I'd like to leave now, please. I'd like to leave now, please. This whole part of the lawsuit, me asking to leave, am I free to go? This is not a consensual stop. I'd like to leave now, please. Oh, you guys are so stupid. I'd like to leave now, please. Can you please articulate what crime I've committed, please? Investigation, not a reason for detainment. I'd like to leave now, please. I'd like to leave now, please. Still being illegally detained, and they still haven't asked for a supervisor. And you can only hold me here for 20 minutes. I'd like to leave now, please. I'd like to leave now, please. This is not a consensual stop. I'd like to leave now, please. Again, I'd like your supervisor, please. I don't have to show anybody I didn't commit a crime.
Oh, yeah, no.
Will you step over there so I can hear what you're saying?
Nope. If you want to give me your side of the story, it'll be in the report. What's your side of the story?
I'm here legally taking pictures for a news story.
Okay.
Gathering content for a news story.
Okay.
As soon as I walked in the door, I went right over there taking pictures.
Okay.
Maurice over there told me I have to ask him permission. I have to show him ID to be in here.
All right.
It's federal property, I don't have to.
Okay. Okay.
Again, please call your lieutenant.
Sure.
So, why am I being illegally detained?
Once the post inspector gets here, he will talk to you as far as what's going on. Okay?
You can't do that. You're illegally detaining me.
Okay. Stay right here.
He said the guy doesn't have to be filming the customers. They asked him not to, but he was just going to film that. He's filming in front of the counter. They said the same thing. He's allowed to use the TV purposes, but you have to have permission from the postmaster in order to do that. Okay. So that's where we're at.
See what the postal inspector says when he gets here.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm over at the East Brunswick Post Office, and I've asked for a supervisor several times by these two officers, Officer Sundam and Sisolak, and they refused to call in for a supervisor. Could you please call a supervisor over here? Because I'm being illegally detained. They refuse to articulate what crime I've committed or about to commit.
Do you have
So,
any-
and I've asked several times.
What's that?
please
Yeah,
leave.
his info or
Yeah, I've asked several times what crime I've committed. They refuse to tell me, but they tell me I'm detained. So I'd like a supervisor out here, please. Sure.
609 is 888, 10-4. Is there any way to give me a 21?
Over here.
Good.
Step forward.
So again, please articulate what crime I've committed. So, I know this is being recorded, so this officer, Officer Sisolak, still refuses to articulate what crime I've committed. And I've asked him several times for a supervisor, and I've asked him several times to please let me leave, and he refuses to. Can you get me a chair? I need to sit down.
Don't have a chair where I would get you one,
Can you
sir.
ask them for a chair?
There's no chairs in here, sir.
Can you ask them for a chair? I'm not going to move.
No, I really don't. There is no chairs in here. If you look around, do you see a chair?
Can you ask-
I would give you one. You can lean against there if you're fine.
No, I'm hurting, so.
You're hurting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you please get
Come on,
me,
come on. Come with me.
Sure.
Come with me. You got the chair for him to sit down in?
Sure.
Go back over there.
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you. Here you go. Yep.
And what crime have you witnessed me? Nothing.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good, good.
Dave Comer with the Post
Stop
Office.
this way. There you go. Stay right there, sir. So,
Yes. Well, no, I need a supervisor. I want to file my complaint, and I've been legally detained here now about 15 minutes, and I'd like to be on my way. No, I don't. Any officer in the street can file a IA complaint. I'd like the supervisor here so that I can file an IA complaint.
Right.
I'd like the supervisor here. This is all being recorded. I mean, I'd like a supervisor here. I've been legally detained now for 15 months. I can't hear any time in front of me. I'd like a supervisor here, please.
Okay. Right.
I'd like a supervisor here at that location.
Okay.
I'm being legally detained now for
Is
15
there any
minutes.
policy for this federal facility? For anybody to
And what's your name?
anything like that? Or the transactions?
And what's your name?
Okay. Okay. So he was
We had pointing out right there, and they all left.
So are you going to enforce my rights?
Hold on.
I mean,
Hold on a second.
Postal 7's right over there. Postal 7's right there.
Okay, all right. Hold on a second.
I mean, I haven't committed a crime. I've
Yeah,
asked
but-
now several times to leave. You're illegally detaining me.
No, we're not. We're conducting an investigation. You're not letting us know who you are.
I don't have to.
You do.
Camilla versus New Jersey.
Okay, listen.
That's
Just
law.
hold on a second, okay?
Camilla versus New Jersey. You can't detain
Stop.
me for that.
That's not why you're being
Outside
detained.
of law.
That's not why you're being detained.
Why am I being detained? You just said because I'm
You
on
spoke.
my
You
team.
spoke. Were you speaking with the other officer? Did he tell you?
No, he refuses to tell me.
All right. Well, hold
What
on a
crime
second.
have I
All right.
committed? Please articulate.
That's what they're going over with the postal inspector right now.
There is no crime. I'm in a public building.
This is property of the postal service.
But then it's public.
You can't film without their
Yes, I
permission.
can.
You can't.
It says it right there.
It says you need the postmaster's permission.
It's for news purposes.
Yeah, that's the reason
You are
we're filming.
so wrong. I can't wait to sue the shit off of you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If that's all you're looking for from this, that's fine.
No, I'm looking. Yes. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. I'm illegally detained now for about 17 minutes now. You have 20 minutes once you start detaining. So, I mean, that's the law. All right? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, bye. So you legally detained me now for almost 20 minutes.
Why don't you tell me your side of the story?
I just told him.
Okay, well, so like you said, okay,
Listen,
all right,
I
listen,
walked in.
all right, listen, okay? We're not, just the 60 breath, okay?
Listen, I'm fine.
Come on.
I'm on where?
We're gonna talk to you over here. I'll tell you exactly what's what. You can bring your.
No.
All right. So this is the postal inspector right here. Okay. So he explained to me that anywhere. Come here. I'll show you.
This is all lobby.
Yeah. This is lobby. But once you break the plane over here, you're recording financial transactions.
Recording mine.
Okay. All right. When we got
Mine only.
Listen. We got called here because people were saying that you were disorderly and you were recording their stuff. Okay.
Nope.
So that's what I got. I walked up here. You wouldn't even need a phone. Okay.
I don't have to.
Okay. I understand. But let me finish it. Okay. All right. So the postal inspector told me anywhere in this lobby is okay. You can film anywhere in this lobby. Right. Okay.
Just give, we'll get it right here, okay?
That's not true, but I'm not. I was standing, when you walked in, I was...
Would you want somebody to take a picture of your credit card info?
Obviously not, but
Right.
that's not what I'm doing.
Right.
But even if,
But
listen,
he's saying
if they walk
financial
up with their
transactions.
credit card or their ID,
Right.
what do you want me to do?
Right.
Am I going up and zooming in? Absolutely not.
Right. But
I
that's
was
what I'm
in the
saying.
corner.
If you're over here, and you're
I
zooming in
walked up
on
and I
your
did my
phone.
transaction.
Right. Okay.
Okay? I did my transaction. I have a receipt for it. Even if I didn't do a transaction, my business is news. Right on your Postal 7, which is already old. And the one over in Keyport's 1998. And the other one that was in the other one is old. So you guys aren't doing your job. So you guys need to correct your stuff. I'm not doing anything illegal. Let's go that way so we're not interrupted. You know, everybody's over here, and now you're making a spectacle out of a constitutionally protected activity. It's
So-
protected
So,
speech.
sir, do you
First Amendment.
understand why we're here?
Spectacle. We're just trying to explain to you where you're able to stand in the lobby. That's all we're
I can
trying to
stand
do.
anywhere.
Anywhere where you're not filming people's personal financial
So
transactions.
if you pulled out your wallet and showed it to me right now,
I'm talking about if you're you can stand back there
I did.
and film. That's fine. But we're saying that there is a certain part of the lobby that you cannot go towards. You cannot
That's
be
not
at the
true.
counter line. You cannot be at the counter line
Listen,
with
I'm
your
not going to be
camera.
at the counter. So,
Okay.
so that's off the table. I'm not
Okay,
going to do
so
that.
that's fine.
Perfect.
So that's all that
I'm
we're
not here
concerned
for
about.
financial information.
Okay, so that's fine. So if you want to stand over there and film, have fun with it.
I did it.
That's fine.
And then you guys got calls. I'm going to get the 911 calls because I didn't do anything. I didn't act disorderly. I know what the law is. I showed Maurice over here that he told me he wanted my ID and all this other stuff. He's not a police officer. He told me I had to ask him permission. Excuse me, I'm speaking. So he said I had to ask him permission to take pictures in here. That's not true. So you guys aren't training your people right.
Okay, if
So
that's
that's
the way
an
you
issue.
feel. If that's the way
That's
you
a
feel.
fact. I walked in here, took a picture of that. Hey, what are you doing? I don't tell you anything. You crazy? This isn't Nazi Germany. I'm a free American. I don't have to ask you, as a government employee, permission to take pictures. This is a public lobby.
Article you just showed me at the bottom, what did it say?
That's an old one, dude. So why don't you update your stuff? Do your job.
We're not going to argue about this. We're not going to argue about this.
Maurice.
Protecting from what, a camera?
Yes.
Oh my God, really?
All right, so
Talk about United
I'd like-
States, I'm a veteran of the
Listen,
United
And so am I. I'm a Marine. So now what?
thank you for your service, but can you?
I like her name as well. Is she the postmaster?
I don't know. I don't think the postmaster's here today.
No, the
They're not?
postmaster's not here
Okay.
So whether I go to Keyport, which they refuse to help me, trying to file a complaint, whether I come to here or I go to the other place, Old Bridge, I haven't broken any laws.
I didn't say you did.
Right,
I'm
but
just
you're
saying
look,
that-
it's a federal case. You're
How
a
is
federal
it-
officer.
how is it a
These
federal
guys don't even
case?
have jurisdiction here. How's it a federal case?
Yeah, we do.
They do have.
We
this,
do.
This
Federal
office,
property.
this office
do.
is in the town of East
It's
Brunswick.
federal property, though. That's why you're here. You're a federal officer. You guys have a signed agreement for local?
I'm sure we do.
Well, I'm gonna FOIA request it.
Okay, go ahead.
So do you guys have FOIA request forms?
I'm sorry?
A FOIA request form,
Yeah, I can bring one if you want.
please? I mean, I know the law.
But do you understand why we're here?
Because people are afraid of a camera, that's what he just
Probably.
said?
Probably.
You wanna look around? I'm sure there's cameras in here.
There's a few in here. Yeah. But do you understand why I'm here?
So it's
We
okay
got
for
called-
government to film me,
Listen,
but I
listen.
can't film the government?
No, absolutely you can.
Right,
I get
First Amendment.
cameras. Yeah, absolutely. We get cameras on us all the time. I have no problem with this. You're being recorded. I'm being recorded.
I got no problem.
I have no problem with that.
I'm gonna
Right,
request
that's
that.
fine.
As
Yeah,
soon as I go home.
that's fine. That's fine. And that's every right. You have every right to do
Yeah,
that.
why do you guys don't have body cameras? Do you guys have dash cameras?
Yes, we do.
All right, I'll request those too.
So, but like I said, that's the reason why we're here. Okay, because
commit a crime.
somebody called 911. They told us there was
Okay.
somebody arguing in the lobby,
Because he came up to me telling me I can't do stuff, and I told him, yes, I can.
and a customer called. Okay,
I don't care
that's
who
why we
called.
come here. That's why we come here to find out what's going on, make sure people aren't getting hurt or worse.
It's first off, you don't even have to come here because it's a camera, and because
But that, listen, that's
you don't have
we
to
got
come
called,
out.
We got called.
Doesn't
I got
matter.
dispatched to somebody who's possibly fighting with somebody in the lobby.
I'm not fighting.
Okay, I came
I'm
here.
not raising my voice.
Right. I
I'm
came
not
here.
disorderly.
I came here and I'm talking to you. Okay, we're having a normal conversation,
Correct.
which is fine, right? So,
When people start demanding shit, and I say I ain't giving you shit, that's not cursing somebody out. It's all recorded.
okay,
You know, I'm allowed to curse. This is First Amendment protected activity, and so is cursing. And in 1985, that law in New Jersey was found unconstitutional.
right, right. So,
In Camilla versus New Jersey, I don't have to show you ID. You can't make that a crime. And you've legally detained me now for about a half hour.
okay. Well,
You
like I
still
said,
can't articulate what crime I've committed. And you just agreed I didn't commit a crime.
right. So,
you really
I'm not detaining you right now.
No, before you
I'm
did.
explaining to you, right, until he came here.
You can't do that.
Until he
It's
came
against
here.
the law.
Until he came here.
That's against the law.
Okay. Because I didn't know what the federal laws are in this building.
You know this is public property, right?
I understand that.
Whether it's federal, state, taxpayers own it. So just like in the police lobby, you want to record all day long. Same as here.
Right, but
And I'm not creating a
like
disturbance.
you said, federal
You saw
property.
me in right, my property, your property.
right.
I was in the corner there when you came in, right? No problem. So you didn't witness a crime, you illegally detained me for now, probably about a half hour.
Okay, but you're free to go.
Well, I asked that.
I'm having a conversation with you right now.
But now I'm gonna file an IA on you.
That's fine.
And on you, because you both didn't let me go.
That's fine.
And it's all being recorded, and it's,
Okay.
it's all here, so.
You're being recorded too, so you
yeah,
know.
I haven't committed a crime, I'm good. I know the
We're
laws.
just two people here having a conversation right now.
I
You're not being
I
detained.
enjoy suing the government, I haven't lost yet.
Okay, good.
You know, my favorite fucking hobby.
Okay.
You know, so, really irrelevant. I'm waiting on your sergeant now so I can file your IA. And, what's your
Well,
name?
what was the outcome of your phone call?
They're sending a Sergeant Ventura or something like that over here.
Okay, okay.
Your name and badge number?
My name is David Comer. Badge number is 5523.
Okay, all right. You have a business card?
Nope.
And you're stationed out of where?
Headquarters is out of Newark. I'm stationed out of Edison.
Okay. So, I mean, what kind of training you guys have on First Amendment activities within a federal building? So he told me I had to have permission, I can't record in here. I showed him it, I recorded him looking at it. He showed it to you. What kind of training you guys have? This shouldn't happen.
Hey, that's why I'm here to explain to you that there
The
was a
training should
misunderstanding.
happen, so this doesn't
Okay,
happen.
that's fine. Thank
So
you
you
for
don't
letting
have
me
to
know.
come out.
Okay,
I'm
thanks
sure
for
you have
letting
more
me know.
important things to do than come here with this, right?
There are many things that I have to do, but
Right.
nothing is
But-
less important
but
than
with
anything
training,
else.
just stops. Right? So, well, since you're a federal officer, I'd like to file complaints now against the staff here.
Okay, that's fine. You can file that with the postmaster.
Why can't I file with you? You're an
Because
officer.
I don't handle, you can file it with our Inspector General's office. I don't handle employee misconduct.
Can you get their number?
You can look it up online. I don't have their number offhand.
Okay, I'm saying, can you get their number?
What?
I'm sure,
And not
I'm
just
sure the
the-
postmaster could.
Not just the
could
1-800
find
ask
these here.
USPS.
That's the number that I call. I don't have.
When you do your police report, can you get their names and information?
Yeah, it's going to be on the report.
Okay.
Also, you could probably, like he said, you can call the postmaster for this post office.
Well, I've tried calling. I went to Keyport and they refused to come out. So that's an issue. How do you not do customer service?
Who's above him? Who's above the postmaster here?
And I've been on the phone with
the Poon.
down in
Postal
Belmar,
Operations
New
Manager.
Jersey, with customer service down there early when I was in Keyport. You know, you guys are breaking the law. You know, you're violating people's civil rights. It's not cool. I mean, we're not Nazi Germany. I don't have to show you my papers. I don't have to do any of that.
I didn't ask to see your papers.
Your guy did.
I just got it. So
I
I don't know
understand it,
what
but
he
your guy
did
did. Well, it's
before
not,
I got
it's
here.
improper training. You know, he's acting like he's a police officer, telling me I have to show him ID and all this other stuff. I don't have to do any of that. I don't even have to show you it. You know, or you. I don't have to show any of you
I didn't
guys.
ask for it, so,
No, but your guy did.
okay.
No,
That's
so-
not my guy. He works here at the post office.
You're federal employee, he's your guy. You're
You
postal.
can view it whatever way you
You're
want.
postal, he's your guy. I mean, it is
go
what it
with
is.
that. You can go
He's
with
not a
that, but
direct,
he's not mine.
he's not a direct subordinate, but, you know,
So he's not my guy.
that,
I mean,
but you guys work for the same, yeah,
yeah, we're both paid by the postal service.
right.
He's not I think he's trying to say he's not his direct supervisor.
Sure, he's not, I agree with you.
Right.
But,
he's not-
but you guys aren't training your people
Responsible.
right.
Like I said, bring that up to the, what is he called again?
The postmaster.
Postmaster.
No.
Or the POOM.
The POOM?
You can ask for to speak with the POOM. The POOM is who the postmaster reports to.
I need a number because, you know, if you go online, it's only a basic number and.
Where's he based out of?
He's probably based out of Edison, because that's where the field office is for this area.
Is there a way you can get me his number and his name? I mean, I understand you don't have it, but can you like look on a computer and get the information for me? Because otherwise I'm going to be playing phone tag. I don't like doing that. Yeah, it's a waste of day.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing for me. I could ask them who the POOM is.
Yeah, so could you?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, this is all ridiculous. So right now I'm waiting on your sergeant. Can you find out if he's still on his way?
No. He should be here shortly.
Did you get confirmation on that, or are you just assuming?
Is he? You said they told me Ventura.
Sergeant, yeah, Sergeant. It sounded like Ventura.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he said he wants to talk to you right now. You got 3 more coming up? Yes. You shortly.
Okay.